Hi, Tom Nennis here from New American Funding, and I want to talk about our fresh start to a new year. You know, it's the start of a new year for all of us, and some of us have our list of New Year's resolutions, promises, and good intentions written out. Some of us have updated our business and life plans, and some of us will do nothing at all for fear of having to be accountable to ourselves. So whatever group you're in, we all have the same calendar to work off of, and the start of a new year can give us a fresh start of new habits, new opportunities, and new relationships. You know, most of you know I'm fortunate and very blessed to work with my son Aaron in the mortgage industry. Aaron is an incredible young man that has a servant's heart for our clients, referral sources, our originators, and the branch managers that we get to hang out with. And at the end of the year, Aaron and I look at where we are now to where we started at the beginning of the year and where do we want to go in 2019. We also are reviewing our responsibilities and making sure we were both on the same page regarding our job duties within the Nennis team. This is an exercise that I encourage you to also do with your team if you have one, or the person you report to, or maybe your spouse, and maybe even your children every quarter. It's what I call the Assumptions and Expectations meeting. This is an exercise that is prepared prior to the meeting face-to-face, where I write down my assumptions and expectations using Aaron as an example of what his roles are in our mortgage origination part of the business. Aaron does the same exercise, and it's amazing some of the things that we assume incorrectly and that our expectations are also missing the mark. It allows us to discuss and come up to an agreement of what our roles really are. It gives us clarity in our roles, and we know what is expected in our responsibilities. If you're having any challenges in your team's performance or having issues in some of your relationships, it's most likely it's because you haven't had this kind of meeting, and I want to challenge you to schedule this meeting as soon as possible. This meeting may be uncomfortable at first, but each team member is willing to be, if they're willing to be open and honest with each other, then great discoveries will happen and will allow a fresh start for both of you. So switching gears, let's talk about having perpetual leads, opportunities, and great revenue in 2019. You know, for a healthy business, you need to have consistency in revenue and managing expenses. Managing expenses is a constant review of what's going out to run the business, and if the review is done monthly, you should have a good handle of when to cut expenses or when you have a healthy bottom line to add expenses that will create additional profit for your business. I also personally believe that leads, opportunities, and revenue need to be reviewed on a daily basis. If you haven't already been keeping track of these numbers, you need to, because you're going to be in a big surprise at the end of the month if you don't. There are certain actions and disciplines that you need to do on a daily, weekly basis. Daily disciplines would include calling a certain number of your professional referral sources, your past clients, and your sphere on a daily basis. When I was an originator, full-time, I would call 12 calls a day, 4 calls to my past clients, 2 to new clients that I'm working with to update them on files, 4 to establish professional referral sources, and 2 that I'm trying to bring into the fold. Here's a question I'd like you to ponder. What percentage of your leads and opportunities are coming from your past clients? Do you know the answer? Are you staying in touch with your past clients through email, mail, phone calls? And are those clients considered in high influence positions? Do you ever meet with them face to face and hang out with them on a quarterly basis? Would it surprise you to know that almost half of our leads come from our past clients? And how do I know this number? Because I track them. Do you have perpetual leads and opportunities that you have an extension of your sales force providing you opportunities? Your professional referral sources, your past clients in your sphere, are they out there referring you opportunities? If you are not doing the daily disciplines of staying in touch with these groups, along with providing knowledge, adding value, then your business will continue to have peaks and valleys of revenue. For many of us in the mortgage industry, 2018 was an incredible year, though rates are starting to move upward. But still, 2019 could be your best year ever if you put in place systems that will keep you in the forefront of your professional referral partners, your past clients, and your sphere. For all sales professionals, dollar productive activities such as prospecting, networking, capturing contact information, and having a CRM system that is providing a constant message of knowledge and adding value is necessary for perpetual leads and opportunities. Your face-to-face time is the most expensive use of your time, so make sure you are choosy with whom you are spending your time in front of. Here's wishing you a fresh, exciting, and prosperous start to a new year. I hope all of us can say at the end of the year, no regrets, I did my best every day in 2019. Thanks for listening.